And we have our finalists, our first finalist, candidate number 2. Fabulously answered first question. So how does it feel going into this next stage of the competition?
I'm very grateful because this is a testament that all of my efforts ever since the screening has paid off. And this spot has been earned by me, and all of the support from my friends and my family is truly very worth it.
Fabulous answer. Thank you very much. And without further ado, let us ask you this next question. In this age of social media, I see everyone with their phones up. How can Miss Cebu use technology to make a positive impact in the community and reach a wider audience? I will repeat the question. In this age of social media, how can Miss Cebu use technology to make a positive impact in the community and reach a wider audience?
Social media has so many role models, and as one of the eldest among the ladies, I take my role as a big sister to them, and I want to use that in my social media to create a positive impact to young girls, because I know that every post, every click, and every word I say on social media has an impact, and they're looking up to me in order to be inspired, in order to hear my story as a woman, as a Cebuana, and I can't wait to represent what a true quintessential Cebuana is.
Thank you very much, candidate number 2. Next up, we'd like to call on candidate number 11, Angel Jane Ruiz.
Hi everyone, I can't believe I'm already part of the top 5. This time flies so fast and so slow here in Miss Cebu. I'm truly grateful to be standing right in front of all of you tonight.
This is your time, and it's such a fantastic experience to be up here. So, how are you feeling after that first question? Going into this second one, how is the feeling?
Honestly, I feel so overwhelmed right now with joy because there's no negativity in my head right now. I just can't believe, and I'm really grateful to everyone, to my family and friends who supported me here tonight. Thank you so much, and to the people behind me. Thank you, and for Miss Cebu organization. Thank you.
Thank you, candidate number 11. Now, here's the question. In this age of social media, how can Miss Cebu use technology to make a positive impact in the community and reach a wider audience? I will repeat the question. In this age of social media, how can Miss Cebu use technology to make a positive impact in the community and reach a wider audience?
As a proud Cebuana with spirit in my heart and our resiliency in my sleeves, I can certainly say that to highlight our essence and the spirited nature of Cebuana is the best way to show the positivity. Because for us, Cebu, we are not just a city, we are Cebu. Wherever we are in the world, be it virtual or in reality, we are proudly representing Cebu. Thank you.
She is proud to be a Cebuana. Thank you very much, candidate number 11. Let us call on our next candidate. Candidate number 1. Joelle Divine de Quito. Uy.
Hello, good evening everybody. Good evening Cebu.
And I hear a while ago when you answered your question, it's not foreign to you how competitions work. And how does this compare to the previous competition that you had joined in the States?
Well, in figure skating and pageantry aren't that different. I'm only trading in a pair of skates for a pair of 6.5-inch heels. So it's not that different. The competition's the same. I'm applying everything that I learned in figure skating here in pageantry, and hopefully here to be your next Miss Cebu.
Taking control of that mic before the question was asked. Okay, let me ask you the question. In this age of social media, how can Miss Cebu use technology to make a positive impact in the community and reach a wider audience? I will ask the question again, and as a Gen Z, right? In this age of social media, how can Miss Cebu use technology to make a positive impact in the community and reach a wider audience?
I think social media is a wonderful platform to increase my awareness on my advocacy on HIV and AIDS awareness, to bring awareness in our community, the importance of taking care of our children, but more importantly, expanding my reach in Cebu and the world. As a quintessential Cebuanan, I stand here showcasing my ability to help others find the Cebuano or Cebuana in them. And using Miss Cebu platform would be a wonderful experience and showcasing the beauty of my home. Because as a quintessential Cebuana, not only do I stand here representing my home, but the home of 1,043,000 hearts beating for this city, the hearts of the Cebuanos. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for that. And it's very important to note, yes, HIV awareness is very important. I will introduce you to Love Yourself. Catriona Gray and Pia Wurtzbach also endorse that. Let me now call on candidate number 9, Zoe Cameron.
Hello, good evening. Good evening, everyone.
So how does it feel after winning all of those awards? How do you feel as the cumulative experience of this pageant is coming to a close? How are you feeling right now?
I'm just over the moon right now. I didn't even expect that I would get that many awards, so my heart is just filled with so much gratitude and I guess a hint of bittersweetness because this is all coming to an end, my journey with these girls, but at the same time, I guess it's also the start of something new.
Yes, there is always birth in loss, I feel. So why don't we get to our question? So, in this age of social media, how can Miss Cebu use technology to make a positive impact in the community and reach a wider audience? I will ask it again. In this age of social media, how can Miss Cebu use technology to make a positive impact in the community and reach a wider audience?
As Miss Cebu, I'm given a platform, and with that platform comes influence, and with that influence comes action, and with action there's change. There is so much power to that, and we all know that with great power comes great responsibility. So as a Miss Cebu, I would be the role model to the youth, the digital generation. I would teach them to develop critical thinking skills, media literacy, not to be swayed by fake news, and not to be affected by what they see online. There's already so much hate and negativity in this world. Let's fight negativity with kindness and make this beautiful world more beautiful one click at a time. Thank you.
I love it. It's like an advertisement. Thank you very much for that. And that special Spider-Man quote as well to boot. Fantastic. Now, let us call on our final contestant, candidate number 4, Danielle McKay de la Cruz, sporting that fabulous cut.
Thank you.
So how does it feel? I mean, each and every single one of you, they have the same long hair. What made you feel like, hey, I'm going to chop off my hair and I'm going to join Miss Cebu? Or have you been sporting this look your entire life?
I've been sporting this haircut for 2 years now, but it is a result of a weird incident during the pandemic. I had my hair bleached twice and then it died. I was balding at the back of my head and then I just decided to cut my hair short, and here I am now.
Again, with death comes rebirth.
Yes.
Like we were saying a while ago. And are you ready for the question?
I have no other choice but to be ready.
Yes, and I'm sure she's very ready. Now let's get to the question. We are in an age of social media, and in this age of social media, how can Miss Cebu use technology to make a positive impact in the community and reach a wider audience? One more time. In this age of social media, how can Miss Cebu use technology to make a positive impact in the community and reach a wider audience?
As a Miss Cebu, we become the embodiment and the representation of how it is to be a quintessential Cebuana. And with that, we can use our influence in social media and use technology as a tool for us to spread awareness and positive impact across Cebu, and not only to Cebu, but across the world. But with that, we have to have the head and the shoulders to shoulder all the obligations and the responsibilities that we will be having. And with that, we become someone who can take on the challenge to influence others on a bigger scale. That would be all. Thank you and good evening.
Fabulous. Candidate number 4. Thank you very much. And with that, a round of applause to all our 5 finalists. They all did such a fabulous job. All